Hi, this is Kathie from Craft with Kathie. Thanks for joining me. Yes, I'm throwing away Love Conquers All. I'm going to replace it with Wild and Free. And if you've noticed, last week I've been doing a little bit with this Wild and Free transfer, which is our club kit for March. And I've done this little tote bag with the Wild and Free, and he added a little flower or two, and then he added a little bit of embellishments to it. And then I took one of our bunnies, our wood shelf sitter bunnies, and used different colors from the transfer to decorate the little bunny. But tonight I'm going to be swapping out Love Conquers All and using it for Wild and Free. And I'm going to show you just how I do that. So let me clear my area a little bit. And we'll get right to it. If you want to take a moment and let me know where you're watching from in the comments, that would be great. I'm coming at you from the suburbs of Chicago. Where would you believe the snow is back? The snow and the ice is back. I thought we were done with that, but what do I know? I did this I'm thinking late last spring, early summer, whatever. And this is one of our premium Aiden boards. It has a distressed look. It's a magnetic chalkboard. And if you can see, I've added some magnetic embellishments, which it makes it kind of easy. I love doing, being able to put the magnets on the boards. So I'm going to take them off. Oops. Just kind of get them out of my way here. And then I'm going to remove this design from the chalkboard. And that's one of the cool things about our chalk paste, is the paste is removable. So I can use our paste scraper to scrape it off, which requires a little bit of elbow grease, but some people prefer doing it this way. Like I said, this has been on here for months. Or I could spritz it with a little bit of water and let the paste soften up. I'm going to grab a paper towel, or maybe a couple paper towels, as the case may be, and show you how easy it is to remove chalk paste from our boards. See how easy this is? In just a moment, I'll be finished removing the design from last year, and the board will be ready to be reused. See how easy it is? The paint scraper makes it much easier, but even without it, just spritz it with a little bit of water and use a paper towel to clean it up. It's pretty easy to do. Now, sometimes darker pigmented chalk will leave a little ghosting on your board. This looks like it's okay. If so, I would just use one of our board erasers and that'll take it right off. Ooh, I've got a little sprinkles of chalk there. Let me get that off and grab another paper towel to do the finishing touches here. I'm just dampening this paper towel. And then I'm going to use the microfiber side of my fuzzy cloth to dry my chalkboard. And this really makes short work out of it. Simple, easy, right? So I'm going to put this transfer on the board. I've already mixed up a little bit of my custom colors. I used some fig and shimmer white because I wanted somewhat of a light purple, and I like the shimmer with that. And I'm going to actually mix up another little bit with the bright white and my shimmer crimson, which will give me kind of like a shimmery marvelous. So, and then I'm going to use this shimmer olive that I think is beautiful. What color do you think I should use for the wild and free? You think I should just go with the white shimmer by itself, or maybe like a dune, like a cream, or what do you think would look good with that? Hey Deb, how you doing? So I've used this transfer previously. I'm going to move it out of the way a little bit and fuzz it. Fuzzy meaning I'm deliberately applying lint to it so it doesn't stick quite snugly. Now our Aiden porcelain board is very smooth, gives you a nice, very nice smooth surface, but you need to fuzz a little bit more when using that board than you would with something else. Kind of like the same logic behind fuzzing extra for glass or for mirrors. It'll stick very nicely to it. But this has been getting quite a lot of use out of this transfer. Our transfers are like fabric. They're, if you want to think of them as kind of like fabric stencils, vinyl, silk screen that you're seeing through, and they have an adhesive back. You can tell the back's kind of shiny there. When you clean up your transfer and you're done cleaning it, you want to put the adhesive side of the transfer against the shiny side of the backer, not the dull side. This way it doesn't stick. Excuse me, and can peel up. I need a drink of tea. I'm a little parched today. Anyway, deliberately applying lint to the back of the transfer so it doesn't quite stick as snugly. And then when you clean it up, you remove the lint, which basically rejuvenates the adhesive so that you could use it again. Transfers with proper care are good for 8 to 12 times or more. And let me tell you about this beautiful Aiden board. It has a 50-year warranty. This is a premium board. I love the idea of it being magnetized because it lends itself to creating or adding embellishments easily. Now I think I want to raise that up. It's just a teeny little bit. When I apply the transfer, I want to smooth it out and make sure that I have no air bubbles under my silk screen so that I get a nice, crisp image when I add the chalk paste. So, suggestions as to, looks like I didn't clean the front of this the best. Suggestions as to what I should. Yeah, I do have gold. I could use the gold on the wild and free. I use the gold actually on the tote bag, so I'm a little kind of like, looking for a little bit different of a look to it. I don't know. And I didn't bring my other color trays over here. Let me see what I have handy. I could mix it up on my mat. It really won't make much of a difference. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll just mix them on my mat. So I want to create the marvelous. And let me get some of this out of the way a little bit. And I'm going to take just a dab of my crimson, my shimmer crimson, I'm just putting it on my mat, and my white frost. I think I called it shimmer earlier. It's called white frost. A little bit of that. If I can get it off. There we go. And mix them up, and that'll give me a marvelous, kind of like a shimmery pink. You always want your paste to be the consistency of like a yogurt or a sour cream. And see, this is mixed up very nice. It's a little bit lighter from the fig. Maybe I'll make it a little lighter still by adding a little bit more of the frost. Give it a little dab more. A little of our paste goes a long way, so I don't really need a lot here. I'll think as I go along. I guess I'll hit the lettering last, right? So I'm going to apply my mixed up marvelous to this little flower here, just pushing it through the silk screen. Removing the excess. And maybe I'll catch these over here with the same. But if I hadn't mixed this up, I could remove it and put it back in the same paste jar. I think I'm going to do these little daisies, kind of like they're daisies in white. Let's see. Kind of overkill with this squeegee. Let me grab a smaller squeegee. Or actually, I'll just use my multi-tool. Might have bumped the leaf a little bit there. Okay. And my olive. Ooh, let me clean my multi-tool for a moment. Kind of nice to have extra squeegees and pastes available when you're using multiple colors. I'm going to be doing a little drawing on Mondays. I'm trying to increase my visibility and would really appreciate if you sprinkled this video with your friends so that they can also see it. When you do that, please comment please comment and let me know that you've done it, and I will enter your name into a drawing for Monday. And Monday we'll pick a winner, and I'll send you out a little goodie. Okay, I think I've got all the leaves there. Got my leaves, my flowers on the top. I am going to lift this up so that it does not dry on my board. Ah, doesn't that look nice? Lift it up here on the side. And then come back and do the letters when I'm done with the rest of the flowers. So, with that in mind, I'm going to turn my board around a little bit. I'm going to use the fig mixture over here. Oh, I've created a little bit of a mess. Par for the course for me, actually. Okay, I think this looks good. I might have just nailed a little bit of a leaf. If I did, I'll fix it. Okay, and maybe we should do the bottom in this fig mixture too. It's such a pretty color. It'll balance out a little bit of that mauve. And I think my only other flowers are like the daisies. Obviously, I mixed up a little bit too much of my fig. I have to find a container to put that in. So I'm going to come back over here and do my leaves. I'm kind of getting a little close quarters there with that little stem. Oops. Need to get it in position a little bit better so that I can see what I'm doing. Just a moment. If you're not a member of my VIP group, you're missing all the fun. Comment VIP below and I will send you the link where you'll be privy to more techniques, specials, and some other interesting things. Just type in VIP in the comments. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a designer? Are you looking for a side hustle or a discount on craft supplies? Comment team below and I'll send you a link to a short little video that'll answer all your questions. No obligation whatsoever. Wouldn't it be fun if this was your job? Oh, you need a multi-tool, Deb? It's really good for stirring up your paste to make sure it's the right consistency. It's great for getting into small areas. The hook on the one end of the multi-tool is great for getting in the jar and going underneath the lip or the edge of the jar and mixing it up. And the other side is like a little small squeegee, so it really helps you get into the tighter areas. Oops, I missed some leaves here. I didn't see them. Okay. So yeah, it's great for the smaller or the finer work, actually. See if I have everything. I know I've got a couple leaves there. Okay. A couple more leaves to do. Let me switch back to my green. And I have just a teeny little leaf over here on this one. There, okay. I think I've got all the flowers. I'm going to lift that up so that it doesn't dry. You always want to lift from the left or the right. Oh, this is looking pretty. Needs a little bit fine tuning right there. It's kind of like a funny color flower. I have a little white on this. This is our little pick tool. Let me try using that and getting just the edge here. I might not have squeezed it through enough. Okay. You always want to lift your transfers from the left or the right. Top or bottom, never from the corner. You never want to pull and stretch on the corner, and look at what I just did there. This is our little pick tool. I can't really grab purchase here, but look at, I could put this underneath the edge, lift it up. There we go. It's looking pretty good. Ooh, I missed a flower here. The white, totally missed it. How do you like that? Didn't see it. Let me go back and add that flower in there. Get the green off my multi-tool. Can't believe I missed it. My transfer is a little bit stained from using the deeper colors on it, and it in no way really affects the use of the transfer. It's just the deeper pigment. I should have used a board eraser, and I could have gotten that probably a lot lighter or most of it off. Ooh, and look at, I missed another one right here. Oh my goodness. I need another set of eyes here to watch what I'm doing, right? Okay. So this is right up to the edge. Oops, I'm going to use my little pick tool to pick it up, get it out of there. I need a little cleanup there. I went over the edge a little bit, but I think this looks pretty good. So now I'm going to lay down. I am going to go with the white in the center, I think. I think it needs the kind of brightness because of the black chalkboard behind it. And we'll see how I do with this. And I think I want a little bit smaller of a squeegee. Let me go rummaging in my little tool bag here where I've got all sorts of squeegees. Sometimes I cut a squeegee in half to get in smaller areas, but oddly enough I use my mini squeegee quite a bit. I just, for some reason, I'm used to using it, and I think it feels more comfortable in my hand even when I'm doing some larger things like the lettering. Squeezy. Okay. And I need to see what I'm doing here. Got the top of my D there, top of my I. Want to remove those lines. Add the chalk paste back in, making sure I don't mix my colors on here. Do my little ampersand. Edge of it, and now my free. So see how easy it is to take and replace one design with another. No need to have 10 different boards, just reuse them. I personally don't have the storage for a lot of surfaces, and this is just like, it fits perfectly for my use. If you are not a Club Couture subscriber, consider subscribing. The transfers for the club are exclusive to club and designers. You cannot purchase this design unless you could only get it as, oops, I missed some here, a club member or as a designer. The kit comes with 3 individual paste packets specifically chosen to coordinate with the project. You have instructions, written instructions, a PDF, and also a video to watch. And my club members are privy to a Zoom meeting every month where we create 3 different projects, some of them a little bit out of the box so that you get good use of your transfer. I missed a leaf. Let me go back and catch that leaf. And then club members also get special perks and deals from the company throughout the year. This month, club members get 25% off a 3-bundle pack of our new Creamy Dreamy pastes. Our pastes have been recently reformulated, and they're a joy to work with. I've got a little stem here that I missed. Let me get that. And 25% off is really a great deal. Club members also get flat rate shipping for any other orders other than the kit. The monthly subscription is $19.99 plus tax. Shipping is on the company. So let me put this aside. I'm going to clean it up with a little water. And let's take a look at the finished project. What do you think? Wild and free. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.